online portal. To start, you're going to log in with your AdvaGenix provided credentials. And here I've got my stuff preloaded. Its username is D Schaefer, and then the password is what I assigned it when I logged in. So I'll click the sign in button. At that point, I get this screen, and to navigate to the area we're going to work in, we'll go to For Clinicians, and then under Providers Request Training, click that link. Of the tests that we're going to select, we'll be working in the COVID-19 category, so we simply click that radio button. Clicking that button brings us to the Corona Disease COVID-19 virus testing template. When you have clients or cases walk up to you, they're going to have a registration paper where they've filled out some of their demographic information. Each of those candidates is going to be assigned a test kit. That test kit will have a vial in it with either a spit kit or a cheek swab. For initial cases, we're going to be using the cheek swabs, and we'll be using a plug-and-play barcode reader to scan the barcode on the outside of those test packets, and I'll have pictures of that in another place. But all I have to do to get the collection kit ID in there is select the field, use my plug-and-play barcode scanner to scan that ID, and that populates that. Demographic information that you're going to install are going to be last name. We'll go with last name of Doe. First name, we'll go Pat. Middle name, if they have one, they can supply that. If not, you can leave that blank. And a date of birth. In this case, we'll just say 12/12 in the year 1980. Street address is going to be the same for all Montgomery County Fire Rescue specimens. We're going to use the PSTA's address, 8751 Snoffer School Road, Gaithersburg, Maryland. County is obviously Montgomery, and the zip code is going to be 20879. Patient priority is a drop-down box. It's always for us going to be priority B, emergency medical services personnel, healthcare workers. It's very important that we collect a good email address for all of the cases, all of our employees, so that they can get access to their portal to view their negative or positive test results. So we'll simulate one here. We'll call this good email at Montgomery County MD.gov. If you're testing a volunteer and they do not have single sign-on credentials or a Montgomery County Fire Rescue address, it's acceptable to install their preferred personal account. It could be through BCC Rescue Squad or their Gmail account, and that's fine. Make sure we put a contact phone number for them on there, and we'll call that 301-867-5309. Biological sex, could be male or female. Race, if they don't want you to put that in, you can always put other. The specimen information, for the time being, we are only doing the saliva/OR100 test kits. So click that text box. ICD/10 codes, we will be selecting Z11.59, screening for COVID-19, no known exposure. These are for asymptomatic test cases. You should not have any symptomatic people coming up to your screening place, all right? Facility type, drop down, we are government or health, okay? Facility name will be pre-populated, MFR, Montgomery County Fire Rescue, and they've got our address on there. Ordering physician is always going to be Dr. Travis Gales from Health and Human Services. When you click that drop down, that will be the only potential selection that you can use, so that's the one we always use. Under billing, eventually they will have a code for Montgomery County Fire Rescue, but for the meantime, you'll click the drop down, arrow over to the uninsured selection, and select that. Click the please mark checkbox to confirm your payment method. And then under test required, click coronavirus disease COVID-19. If the person is still in your line and they haven't provided the specimen yet, you could save this as a draft and then search for their name again, or you can just hang tight, let them do their specimen, and then when they're all done, you can hit this submit to lab. I'm not submitting to lab right now because this is a fake test case. But that, in a nutshell, is how we do it. When you show up to your test site, you will have a template with everything highlighted on there that you need to fill in here. And if you have any questions, obviously, in the meantime, you can either call the COVID testing team or email Dan Schaefer. Thanks very much.